Good evening, children. Today I will start again with GK video number 15 and page number 32 and 33 of topic life skills, which deals with first aid. Accidents can happen anywhere, anytime. The immediate treatment given to the victim of an accident or sudden illness before a professional medical help is obtained is called first aid. Learning first aid is a civic responsibility of every citizen. Children, what is a first aid? It is a medical help which we give or get to an injured person or diseased person, and it is our responsibility to learn and learn to know how to help a sick or injured person. Now here in this chapter you have few cases in which we will see how we should help an injured person. First one, what would you do if the person next to you suddenly makes a strange sound, then falls to the ground and begins to jerk his arms and legs violently, very badly? Now, what would you do at that moment? Put something between his teeth to stop him from biting his tongue? Remove the objects that may hurt him. Undoubtedly, remove the objects in front of him which can hurt him. Secondly, restrain his arms. Stop his arms and limbs by holding them down on his back to save him from hurting himself. Now, second one, you see a middle-aged man suddenly choking, means badly coughing, pointing to his throat. He cannot speak and is becoming bluish in color, means unable to breathe properly. What would you do at that moment? Reassure him and offer him a glass of water. He will not take it. Better begin mouth to mouth resuscitation, or ask him to bend forward and give him a series of hand thumps on his upper back. We have seen our elders often doing this, or patting on the back when someone gets something stuck in his throat. So here ask him to bend forward and give him a series of hard thumps on his upper back to help him breathing, and it really helps a lot. You have found a missing person who was lost overnight in the mountain in winter. He is inadequately dressed and very wet. What would you do? Now, first one, light a fire and make him sit in front of it. We should do it actually, and protect him from the wind. Remove his wet clothes. First is remove his wet clothes, dry him and warm him in a blanket, and then you should lit a fire and make him sit in front of it. There are 2 points which we should do it. Then your friend accidentally placed his hand on a hot stove top and burned it. What is the best thing to do? Hold the hand water, cold running water, for about 20 minutes. Yes, we should do it. Secondly, or sometime we do better, we put ice water, immerse the hand in a bucket of ice water and cover with antiseptic cream and a cloth and bandage. These 3 things can be done when a person burnt himself or get burnt his any part of the body accidentally. You see a car accident and the driver is still in his seat crying in pain. He complains of tingling in his fingers and toes. What would you do at that moment? Reassure him and ask him to keep still, undoubtedly, and reassure him and ask him to take deep breaths. Deep breaths always help us to have a good circulation. Okay, so you have to ask him to take deep breaths. And finally, if the person is not recovering, to do call the doctor. Now, last one here, a person has fallen from his bike, put his head on the ground, hit his head on the ground, and is lying unconscious. What would you do at that moment? The first thing is head injuries are not good. Okay, you will try to ring 102 and call for an ambulance. That should be roll the person into recovery position. Definitely better check, and if necessary clear his airway, then place him in the recovery position. These 3 steps are necessary to help this person who has got a head injury. Children, these are the some some situations which often or sometime we may come across. So we should know how to help a injured or diseased person, and always ready to help him with some medical aid. Okay, next one beta is a good posture and carriage. Okay, so good posture beta means the way you sit, and it makes your posture. If you have a good posture, okay, you always gives a good impact. In today's world, how we present ourselves is very important. Having a good posture and carriage is very important. The manner in which we hold and move our head and body is referred to as carriage. Are you clear? But the way we use our body gestures, clear, and these really matters. In C, but here we need to always remember that our appearance, our posture and carriage count a lot. People recognize you or judge you by your appearance, your posture and your movements, facial gestures. See, but here some situations are given to us, and see how should we do. Take the correct statements and cross out the others. The effects of poor posture can be far reaching, involving the respiratory, digestive and circulatory system. Undoubtedly, it is true. The effects of poor posture can be far reaching, involving the respiratory, digestive and circulatory system. Faulty posture increases stress on the joints. Very true, beta. If you sit improper way, you are going to affect your joints. Different types of chairs actually encourage us to sit improperly. True, very true here. If we exercise a lot, we don't need posture exercises. No, it is wrong, beta. Whatever you do, your exercises actually makes you fit and healthy, but you should have a good posture also. Clear? A person has no control over his posture. Wrong. A person has a full control on his posture. He can change his posture. Posture is something that adults or teenagers should worry about. Very true, beta. You are recognized by your postures only. Improving posture allows the body to function properly. Yes, very true. If you have a good posture, it is going to affect your body growth also. Our weight has no effect on our posture. Wrong. Healthy people mostly, but healthy or obese people, obese fatty people, they have poor posture. Okay, so women high heeled shoes or sandals can cause poor and unhealthy posture. Women's high heeled shoes and sandals can cause poor and unhealthy posture. Very true, beta. Next one, poor posture is associated with increased health problems in older adults. Yes, those who do not have a good posture and those who never care about it, really they come across many health problems when they reach to old age. Now write GA for good appearance and BA for bad appearance. Long and dirty fingernails are always bad appearance, sign of bad appearance. Clean clothes, again good appearance. When you wear clean clothes, you always give a positive look. Unironed clothes make you shabby, so again bad habit. Clothes with stains gives a bad look, so bad habit, makes you look lazy. Okay, expensive clothes, again undoubtedly a sign of good habit, but expensive but clean clothes. Neatly combed hair is a good habit. Unpolished shoes are a sign of bad habit, and often you are punished in the school when you come with the unpolished shoes, and these postures and carriages always affect your personality. People, again I'm repeating the word here, people recognize you by your good posture and carriage. They appreciate you, they remember you, and they always admire you for your postures.